Today I'm showing you a drill you must be able to execute to master the game, and of course I will explain why. After my latest video where I was showing you with my GoPro what English or side spin you should use on the shots, I really got a lot of comments that I should continue. This time I just overlaid the view so that you can see both the GoPro view and the usual view. However, if you want to see the full beauty of the GoPro in full screen, or even without the GoPro, I provided both links in the video description. Okay, why is this drill so important? Because it trains one of the most common shots that you will face in any game: 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball and also straight pool. After breaking, there is a really high chance that balls will end up close to the rail. I actually did a little bit of math and the result is that one single ball has a 30% chance of ending close to the rail. And that means, for example, when playing 8 ball, an average of 4 balls will end up in a spot close to the rail. In 10 ball it will be around 2 to 3 balls. But I could tell you a lot, so let's check if this is actually true. Let's have a look at this lesson where I was playing a match against a 12 ball ghost. The link to this video is in the description, of course. First break of the match and already 4 balls ended up close to the rails. And on the next break, 3 balls ended up close to the rails. And they don't have to be that close. The 7 ball, for example, requires the same kind of shot that you will see over and over again in the following drill. Here's the drill, and of course it comes with adjustable difficulty levels. The easiest version is to play 14 balls in a random order, and the toughest version is to play 15 balls in order. The 15 ball is placed at the center of the table, which makes it a lot tougher because it really becomes a big blocker. If you want to see the other difficulty levels, check out the link in the video description. We're starting with ball in hand and have to get position for the 2, which is very easy. Here I'm playing with low and a touch of left hand English, but of course you can play with pure low or with pure left hand English. It also depends on the angle. Here on this shot, for example, I'm using just right hand English so that I don't have to hit hard, and you see the path that the cue ball travels is perfectly. I can see the free ball, I have enough angle, and here on this shot I just want to stun towards the middle of the table so that I have basically the same angle on the 4 ball again, and this is very nice. I can also play this shot here with just left hand English or with low left. It won't change a lot. This is actually very interesting, and I would highly recommend to watch my video about when to use low and when to use English on the cue ball, because it deals with exactly that shot. And by the way, I got a little too straight here. That's why I'm deciding to following the ball with a touch of right hand English, because this right hand English helps me to go more towards the 6 ball as you see here. Otherwise the cue ball would have ended at the center of the table, which would be too much angle for the 6 ball. And here I'm in line again. I can play the same shot over and over again, where I just go into the rail and towards the center of the table. And here again on the 7 ball I have the same shot. And this drill, as I said, trains one of the most common shots in pool. And believe me, this will happen very often. I was showing you before with my match against the 12 ball ghost that actually in the first break 4 balls ended up very close to the rail. Just give it a try yourself. You will be astonished how often this shot comes up. And by the way, I got a little awkward here on the 8 ball. I don't want to play it soft as you see, so I want to put a stroke on the ball so that I can play it with confidence. And very often it's better to just play shots with confidence instead of trying to somehow hold the cue ball. And here again a little awkward cueing with the 13 ball, and the 15 ball is a really big ball here. As you see, I came very close to hitting that ball. The 15 ball makes really this drill a lot tougher. I would recommend to, as always, start with the easiest version and work your way up, and at the end to the final version where you put the 15 ball at the center of the table. Here I hit the 10 ball a little too thick. That's why I got so close to the side pocket. If you go back and rewatch the shot, you will see that the 10 ball hit the rail very early, but on those big pockets, it still dropped. Okay, I wanna get a nice angle on the 12 ball here, and a nice angle means either more straight or more angle on the cue ball, so that's easier to go to the other side. Here I'm basically in between, so I have to play a difficult, yeah, it's not a difficult shot, but yeah, it could be a lot easier. I have to play a stun follow shot where I'm hitting above center and where the cue ball goes yeah, to the opposite long rail with enough angle. So it's not the easiest shot. Could have been easier, but yeah, I'm back in line. I'm perfectly on the 13 ball, and yeah, just have to go down for the 14 ball. And here, actually, a tiny bit of right hand English would be enough. But as you will see soon, I am adding a little bit too much of right-hand English. And as you see, where the cue ball travels, cue ball should never travel towards the corner pocket. Was the wrong amount of speed and the wrong direction, so totally misjudged. But I got away with it, and we can still continue with the 14 ball here. I'm adding just a tiny bit of right-hand English. I don't want to overdo it because I don't want to miss the shot. So just a tiny bit to, yeah, go a little more towards the center of the table where I can use a normal bridge hand. And I ended up straight on the 15 ball, which was the best that I could do. And yeah, here a straight in shot, very smooth backswing, pushing forward, staying down, and we did it. Okay guys, remember, if you wanna see the GoPro in full screen mode or the video without the GoPro, both links are in the video description. And now let's pick a random comment from my latest video. Steve wrote, "Thanks for using the GoPro, please continue with that. I was shocked to see how little left or right you aimed on the ball to make it go in that direction. I've been overdoing that lots recently." Yes, that's something I was guilty of too for a very long time. Basically, I was like no English on the cue ball or maximum English on the cue ball. And yeah, the thing is that even the tiniest amount of English can change the cue ball path by quite a lot, depending of course on how far the cue ball will travel. If the cue ball has to travel from one side of the table to the other side of the table, just a tiny amount of English, left or right hand English or spin, can change the outcome by quite a lot. So it's just a progress. With time, you will get more and more capable of controlling the cue ball with just a tiny amount, or better said, the exact amount of English you need for the shot. Hey guys, you're hearing me here in post-production. That's probably why my voice sounds a little bit different compared to before. I decided after the video was already finished that it's maybe interesting for you to see my first attempt as well, where I did the whole thing without the GoPro. So yeah, I am showing you this attempt here. I don't do commentary over it. You can watch it, and if not, you can skip right to the end, and then we'll hear again. Okay guys, that's it for today. If you want to support me and like what I'm doing here on YouTube, consider to give this video a like, a comment and subscribe to my channel. It helps more than you would assume. Thanks for watching, thanks to my sponsors and my patrons, and as always, see you at the next lesson. Take care.